This 5 on Your Side Sports Report is sponsored by Telly Tire and Auto Centers, driving your way since 1942.
Yesterday's 11-4 loss was definitely outside the norm for the Cardinals in 2024. Not many blowouts either way this year and lots of close games. Tonight against the Reds, it could not have been any closer. Andre Palante on the hill, and he was superb tonight. He'd have to work out of traffic multiple times. He rolls a double play, get out of the first inning unscathed. Here's how the Cardinals scored tonight. Alec Burleson, short fly ball, Michael Ciani on third, and he's going to test one of the strongest arms in baseball. Red shortstop Ellie De La Cruz, and he's going to score on a sac fly behind second base. 1-0 Cards. Wow. Palante still dealing in the fifth, but he has the bases loaded and gets De La Cruz to ground out and end the threat. 5 1/3, no runs, 5 Ks for Andre. Defense was huge tonight. Brendan Donovan, leaping catch to save a run. Remember that. Burleson laying out for a web gem in the 8th. And once again, it's Hells Bells time at Busch. 2 out, long drive at the wall. And Brendan Donovan is going to make another great catch to save the game for Helsley and the Cardinals. 29 straight saves for Helsley. Cards win 1-0. They are 42-39 at the season's halfway point. Draft night 2024 for the Blues may have been in Sin City of Las Vegas, but it was quite a bit less wild than last year's draft in Nashville in terms of action for the note. Just one pick tonight, 16th overall, and Army and Company drafted for an area of need. With the 16th overall pick, the Blues selected defenseman Adam Juracek from the Czech Republic. His brother was taken 6th overall back in 2022. Juracek may have gone higher in the draft, but he is coming off a knee injury and has yet to resume skating. The 6'2" prospect is the highest drafted defenseman for the Blues since they took Alex Pietrangelo 4th overall in 2008. The Blues were busy before the draft today as well. They struck a deal with Columbus for forward Alexander Tessier in exchange for a 4th-round pick in next year's draft. Blues also signed Tessier to a 2-year contract extension. The 24-year-old had 12 goals and 18 assists last season. Let's check in on some St. Louis natives at the Olympic trials. The men's 800 semifinals, we had 2 St. Louisans competing. Charles Jones from Cardinal Ritter and Brandon Miller from John Burroughs. And it is Miller who's moving on to compete in the finals for a trip to Paris. Look at his reaction there. You got to love that. In 110-meter hurdles, St. Louis-born hurdler Freddie Crittenden is headed to Paris. He finished 2nd in the finals. He missed the last 2 trials due to injury, but he is now an Olympian.
This 5 on Your Side St. Louis City SC coverage is sponsored by Together Credit Union.
City SC makes a trip up to Canada this weekend. They will play the Whitecaps in Vancouver tomorrow. It's a big game if City wants to move up the table. Vancouver currently holds the final playoff spot with St. Louis 6 points behind, and coach knows it is time to make their move.
Just thinking how we can push and drive mentality for 15 games. It goes quickly. You know, you look at the calendar, it's already on the doorsteps of July. So, you know, we've already flying through the season and time's waiting for no one. So we have to start now taking advantage and using opportunities.
Final out of that Cardinals game would have been a home run in about half the parks in baseball. Thank you, Busch Stadium Dimensions. Thank you, Brendan Donovan. Thrilling ending tonight.
Where would the Cardinals be without Ryan Helsley this year?
He's been perfect, pretty much. Yeah. Well, not pretty much. He has been perfect. 29 for 29.
All right, thank you, Corey. And it's not just humans who enjoy a day at the pool. How a bear